We were the anti-nuclear capital of the world. I was an autistic kid. My father was a drafted United States Marine, an incredible man. I come from an incredible family. My uncle stood on Omaha Beach on D-Day. I grew up on a huge ranch out by the lake. He was a beautiful, incredible person. He was at Pendleton, combat ready, and they were human guinea pig. They were marched into the trenches in Nevada. They're called atomic veterans. He nearly died at the blast. Between 1951 and 1968, we had 300 open-air tests. Well, as different scientists started to write about this, Wallace Stegner was at the University of Utah at the time. I got to know him. Edward Abbey was hanging around there. I got to know him. I got to know all these environmentalists, and I was an environmentalist. And it was a passionate, intense subject matter there.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Plumgate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. Plumgate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. They'll be calling you a radical. May God have mercy on all of your souls.
Nuclear power was evolving. We were promised, oh, this can't happen.
Well, good morning, all you guys. Come out of your dogma snuggies. There's a tremendous amount of information I have today. I mean, holy cow. So much going on, and none of it good. None of it good. You know, I hate to be a doom crier, but I'm not, because, I mean, people miss the big piece of this, that I've got AML leukemia post-Fukushima. Fukushima hammered us in Utah. So many of us got it, and I've survived via my activism. But, you know, we have a lot of heartbreaking news this morning, really heartbreaking news. As you know, as it's been reported, one of our really great friends in Japan has been found dead. And the only one who had the guts to report did report. I mean, it's horrible. He's been found dead. The producer that would play that, you know, of course they'd blame it on the suicide. Of course they say it's the suicide, but we all know better. I mean, let's get real. You people are sick. I had a guy tell me that I was pornography for the end of the world things. I'm like, well, let me tell you something. When you get leukemia, you come back and tell me that. It's heartbreaking what's going on. Mishika Awajah, you know, I'm sure I butchered his name many times, but I've talked to him more than once. I believe that he was on Libby's nuclear hot seat not long ago. He's been found dead. Now, let's get real. The mob runs the show over there. They run the show. And the mob is the United States Department of Energy. The United States Department of Energy is the greatest, evilest mob. They're worse than Hitler's SF ever dreamed of being. Ever. Ever. Ran out of Cal Berkeley, the head of the snake, the Livermore. These people are the evilest people. They're the hardcorest fascist, evilest dictator, mass-murdering killers in the history. This earth has turned into the giant boxcar, and come take the shower. And you all walked in and shower. Even I got the fucking shower, and I didn't want to, and I fought and resisted. It got me by my hands and fucking beat me and fucking forced me into the shower. Yeah, yes, he did the interview with Libby, which Nuclear Hot Seat is fantastic. She put a tremendous amount of work. I have got some video content from California that is going to blow you fucking people's fucking minds, and you cannot make this shit up. I mean, wow, 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 and I'll be trying to get some of it up today. I've been overwhelmed. I've been bombarded by all fronts on all attacks. By the way, California's changing the state motto to what's Fukushima. It's gone. Lock, stock, you know, we have so much Thomas Ackerman's going to confront Kevin Camps today in his face. By the way, he's a total fraud. This guy's funded fraud, lock, stock, and barrel, and that's coming right from the horse's mouth in D.C. when I was there. Now, let's think about this. All these so-called. Now, let's get real about this. Let's get real about it. You can still defend Helen Caldecott. She says, oh, she's an old lady. Well, she's sure out on the freaking propaganda machine, working for the nuclear cartel, getting her checks still. If she sold just like these musicians, oh, we're too old? Really? You're not too old to tour and charge $300 a ticket to go on freaking stage. It's bullshit. It's a club. They're war freaking profiteers. You know, I saw firsthand right here on Blue Castle with Gundershield. These idiots hire these people that really work for the other side. They're all for the other side. No, I mean, how can you people not see this softball, passive-aggressive freaking activism? It doesn't help us, it kills, and they're being funded. They make a lot of money, all of them. So they're not about to throw into just grassrooters. Oh, my God, there's some real activists out there. There's real grassrooters that are fighting for their lives. They do it for free. They do it for their love for the earth. They do it for the love of their children. These people don't love their children. They give a shit. Tom Harper is a total fraud also. These people are frauds. They're killing us with their passive-aggressive. They work for the other side. It's called passive-aggressive. You know, it's just like you're a beautiful young woman. You watch all you beautiful females that are in your, you know, getting older now. You know what I'm talking about. It's some guy, you know, he acted so nice, opened the doors for you, you know, cleaned the house, bought you this, that, and that, you know, just baited you in and worked you over and worked you over because he had a 40-inch that he needed a trophy wife on his side, you know. I mean, to have sex with an incredible, beautiful female. And then you go along, and then after a while, you realize what he is. They're frauds. Total frauds. Ackerman's going to confront him today. Ackerman's the real deal. There's a lot of people around in here. And let me tell you, you're great keyboard activists. You know, Alex has got Amnesty International has finally recognized Megan Rice. I mean, you think about that. About the fact of this. The greatest, I mean, Marion Evelyn Tucker said it in the trial. Did you see Helen Caldecott at the trial? And I talked to Helen, you know, via email. Where are you with Helen? Oh, I'm monitoring the situation. Where are you? And some old bat that shows up kind of gets freaking book signings on her. Worst book I've ever seen written. And, you know, she's up there trying to get, you know, Greg and Michael's wife to sign her book. Pathetic old freaking bat. I'm like, where's Helen? Oh, she's in Fukushima. And I know she's sitting in her mansion in Boston, having caviar. Her own ex-husband says that she's not anti-nuclear. She's a second-hand movie star. I mean, you think, oh, she was nominated for a Peace Prize. Well, they gave Barack Obama a Peace Prize. I wonder if he wears that around his neck when he sits down in the situation room and say, oh, video gaming killed that carload of them. When they sit around and invented, don't you love it, how the guy that cuts off the guy's heads speaks perfect Royal House of Windsor slurred Royal English. He's a Brit, hardcore Brit, and don't you love it? Oh, we're not going to let these guys back in. Let me tell you, they work directly for the House of Windsor. This is the biggest war propaganda shit shoved down your throat, and it just shows you how ignorant. Without a draft, don't you love how they call these guys heroes? Hey, we're heroes. They're not heroes, they're victims. Oh, come join the military. Play video games. Kill people. Play video games. Ooh, look, we like to bomb. Here's some toys. California all over, and the gumball machine, hand machines all over. You see the toys that kids win are hand grenades, hat cuffs, miniature freak 16s. Oh, we love the military. No, they don't love the military. The Charger Dam, heat wave from hell in Southern California. Heat wave from hell. Everything's burning up. And these people can't even see it. The eucalyptus trees are dying. Everything's drying. But they're watering the grass. Some guy comes to me and he says, oh, no, those things that you're showing on the shore are weeds. I says, I think you're confused what a weed is. Grass is a weed. I think you've smoked too much of it. I want to say this, too, to all you think, oh, we're just going to smoke some weed and we're going to save. There's two people out there that I'm involved with. Well, I got cancer, you know. I mean, it was going from 170 to 130, plumb full of cancer cells. Cancer of the blood, that's what leukemia is. It's every freaking where and everything. The one on the weed tyrant, the cannabis tyrant, that's all they do. You can tell when they've smoked too much and they're sitting on there. And, oh, you know, it prevents cancer. Both of them have cancer now. They both live in Hawaii, and they're both plumb full of cancer. They're trying to use freaking weed, and it's not working. Off one breast. Here comes off the second. Here comes freaking, it's in their brains now. It's in their eyes. Keeps on, and they're dying. You can fucking go into this fairy tale denial fucking state that California's in. What's Fukushima? How is that humanly possible? 45 million people up on that coast. What's Fukushima? The eucalyptus trees burning up and dying. And by the way, I would like to give confirmation to Dana. What he's seen up there is exactly what we've seen in Southern California. We've been up and down that coast. Walk up and down that beach. I've walked from San Diego along the beach, clear up past San Onofre now, and I've been documenting it. I've got photos and videos of the tide pools. At Laguna Beach, the last 2 days, we have a 50-year lifetime who's lived right there for over 50 years, who's been photographing the tide pools in Laguna Beach. They're famous for their starfish, not one single starfish. You know, we timed low high tide the last few days. In San Diego, we know the right tide pools. We're on Sunset Cliff, some of those great tide pools there. A lot of it because people are flicking cigarette butts in there. And we all absolutely. I mean, these pigs. I mean, these tourist pigs, they freaking sit down. They got no respect for them. You know, and it's the beauty of California. The only thing beautiful about California is still at Ocean Beach, at Ocean Pacific Beach is you have it all to yourself till noon. Because none of these people get up in the morning. The big thing, let's go on vacation. Let's sit around and get fucking drunk, disorderly drunk all fucking night, and then sleep till noon. That's California. So you have it all to yourself in the morning. And then in the evenings, all the little old ladies who've retired, they take Fifi and Fufu to the beach. Oh, look, Fifi, Fufu, look at the pretty sea turtles. Oh, and I'm like, well, you actually take your fucking groomed poodles over to fucking right up to the pool? Yeah, the poodles love them. I says, well, the sea turtles don't, so the sea turtles will disappear. Sand dollars famous on the pier. Sand dollars are famous underneath the fucking pier in Oceanside. They've been there forever. I mean, my whole life you walk along there, but not one fucking sandpiper. Not one. I did some really great videos called The Last Sandpiper. So you got a sandpiper running around the edge of, and I don't know if any of you've ever watched a sandpiper dance on the edge of the shores. That's how they feed. As the shore comes in and they go perfectly with it. This way, it's a symphony. It's magnificent. It's one of nature's most beautiful, spectacular gifts. Now, Fifi and Fufu chase them. Just like in San Francisco, in the federally protected marshes under Golden Bear Bridge, which is a federally protected sanctuary. Oh, the dog walkers chase the blue herons. The birds stress out and they die. When I'm at Mission Bay, and I've been down there pretty well all summer, you know, on Crown Point, where they put condos in the freaking federally protected marsh with pillars, and then I'm at the cop shop, you can't tell. And this is what you hear all day, because that's what you young people, this is your future. Go get a PhD, get $100,000 in debt, get $200,000 in debt, and this is what we've done to you. You're going to serve coffee to the freaking baby boomers and change their bedpans as they die. That's the only two options you have. You can be a CNA, a nurse, or you can serve them coffee. These ignorant, freaking, horrific, grotesque culture in the history of mankind. And let's talk about California. Now think about the great genociders that they are. It only took 167 years. And by the way, the very first white guy in freaking California, the first guy, that fucking is my great-great-grandfather. I'm the son of Abraham Hunsaker IV. Abraham Hunsaker I led the Mormon Battalion, and he was with the indigenous people. He loved indigenous people. That's why the Mormons took the marker down, because they're trying to rewrite. They don't want somebody like that because they're fascist fucking Nazis here. The evangelicals are fascist Nazis. The Department of Energy fucking feeds on the evangelicals. Carl wrote his PhD right here on it. He says, feed into these fucking radical Mormons, and he's one of them, and these radical evangelicals. They'll do all our dirty work for them. They're fascist. They're racist. They hate indigenous people. They hate environmentalists. They hate everything. They hate themselves. They hate their wives. They hate everything. They stand in the sitting arenas. Kill, kill, kill. I was at the Chargers game. So hot. How many of those Chargers are going to get cancer? They don't even know. And let me tell you, this idealism that somehow all NFL players are creeps is bullshit. A lot of them are creeps. Because they protect them. It's just like the Major League Baseball when Barry Bonds says it perfectly. Bud Siegley wears his pants up around his freaking waist. That piece of shit. I'd like to freaking spit in Bud Siegley's face. I would like to knock him out. That guy's destroyed American culture as hardcore as any human being in history. That dude should be hung. Bud Siegley should be hung. He knew that they were juicing watch Canseco, and Mark McGuire, very mediocre player, very mediocre. Using that big, ugly goon. He's watching him on baseball. Barry Bonds, the greatest baseball player in 40 fucking years, bar none. Not my words, Ted Williams' fucking words. Tony Gwynn's words, last of the Mohicans. And by the way, I sat at the Chargers game in 100-degree weather, fucking so brutally fucking hot. I'm so glad they beat those Seahawks fucking punks. Fuck that Bud Carroll. There's another phony fucker. Sports is ruined by these creeps. I sat with a doctor that knew Tony Gwynn. Long conversation. Tony Gwynn was almost the exact identical day as me. You would see Tony Gwynn all over in San Diego, walking up the pier, whatever. He would come up and talk to you. You could have long conversations with him. He could have played for 10 times. He was engaging. He was beautiful. He was verbal. He was an amazing person. He says that cancer had nothing to do with his chewing tobacco. Nothing. He says, I can tell you that right now. I sat with an oncologist at Scripps. I said, he had a beat and he come back in 2011. I think if Fukushima piled on. He says, I totally agree. You don't think he had the best care? Oh, yeah. You don't think Jamie Dimon's got the best care? You don't think Steve Chinese Johnson's got the best care? You fuckers that plush get all these fucking oligarchs. Yeah, granted, they have cushy, easy lives, these Flip Island fucks. Harry's dead. Mellon, you're talking one of the reptilianest, creepiest, ugliest fucking inherited wealth pieces of dog shit that ever walked. He just died of leukemia. All your money's not going to fucking save you. That's why this could be the fucking issue that cut a call. But is it too late? Oh, fuck yeah, it's too late for so many. It only took 167 years for the fucking blue-eyed, blonde-haired, fucking dark fucking Italians, Spaniards, northern fucking Europeans, the Germans, to flood into the United States and do fucking genocide fucking California. The greatest, spectacular, most pristine, incredible, diverse, natural resources, animals, sanctuary on the face of the earth. The fastest in the history of humankind. They have destroyed California lock, stock, and it only took them 160. First they came across, as they were coming across, they genocided the buffalo. Then they find gold as suitor. My great-grandpa is one of the guys who found the gold as suitors, and he did not believe in inherited wealth. The UP and the SP, when they met out here, the office was at his house. I'm from the first wife. He did not. The third was killed by lightning. It's an amazing story. I'll write about it one day. He donated all to charity, all of it, every penny, because we were Americans. So, and he just walked up the coast. They got a freaking set of Sutter's Mill because they couldn't get over the pass because they knew about the Donners the year before. The only reason the Mormons are here. Came back to Utah. It's a bold. Held out the Mormon Church, had the Hunsaker Mill. When the Mormon Church, what they called the United Order, he ran it. Everybody was poor. They were freaking breaking out. He fed them all. He distributed his wealth to them all because that's who those people were. They were communal. They would be very similar to some of the good communes that were in California, not the bad ones, not the Hare Krishnas who were baby. Oh, yeah. A lot of the Mormons were baby rapers, too, weren't they? Oh, yeah. He wasn't. 5 wives, yeah, that was fucking many generations. My grandpa was an amazing man, amazing person. My grandmother, both sides, they were incredible people, loving, in symphony with the environment. They were cherished, beautiful, beautiful people who loved the landscape. As I went back and forth from California my whole life, it's heartbroken. So they genocide the buffalo on the way to California. They get to California, first fucking thing on the list, these evil fuckers. They don't even fuck around. Let's kill the babies. Kill the fucking natives. Well, let's take them. I meant them. If you think the fucking Germans invented fucking genocide, you know nothing about them. And they don't want to talk about this in history. It's in history. People don't want to read it. You want to go in denial about it. Stanford, that lying thief who got all his money thieving from the government, the greatest evil mass murder, probably in American history, is Stanford. The greatest mass murder, responsible for millions of deaths. That was an evil, evil, sick fucking sociopath. Sanford is one of the greatest, sickest sociopaths and mass murders. He fucking beat the fuck out of Hitler ever dreamed of being. They had bounties on natives' ears. And they made decisions, don't even just kill. The Mormons, when fucking the Mountain Man Massacre, leave anybody living under 8. Not in California. Kill them all, down to the last baby. They were still fucking killing natives prior to the 1930s. They were still taking, their bodies were still stuffed in the fucking museum in New York City. They're still in the basement. Till the 70s, you can go in there and look at stuffed California natives. View them. Oh, Body Works. We still do that. Let's go to Body Works and look at execute Chinese prisoners, you immoral, sick bastard. Let's fucking get on our Apple phones. Let's get on our shit, you sick, immoral bastards. Usury is fucking so grotesque. You sick bastards. America sucks. California, the sick of the sick of the sick. Usury, what's that? Fukushima, what's that? So they take the Indians, they kill them all. I mean, there's a few left. And look up the definition of genocide. I'm so fucking tired of these fuckers. Genocide doesn't mean they all die. There's still fucking buffalo, aren't there? There's a few Katie Mountain, but they killed them right down to the man, woman, and child. That wasn't enough. So next, greatest fucking timber in the world, the California redwoods, the sequoias. You want to talk genocide? Do you know how many of them are left? And the only ones on Earth. That's where they're at. In that great, incredible fucking mere words, all of them. How many of them are left that was there? I think 3%, and they're getting ready to go. They're on fire right fucking now. Right now, they're on fire. That may be it. That may be it. You know, it makes me cry. So they took out timber, genocided it. That wasn't enough. They'd killed all the natives. They'd killed all the fucking California redwoods. What's next? What's next? Oh, let's take the bears. Go for the big mammals. The bears and the cougars. Oh, they genocided those fuckers. Big time. Big time. Go Golden Bears. Go California Bears. We're the fucking Cal Berkeley fucking Golden Bears. No, you're not. You're the genociders, the mass murderer and evil. Californians are the evilest people in the fucking face of humanity. They make Hitler and his SS look like fucking tame fucking church mice. Well, on Disneyland. There's some more. By the way, you do know that RadNet takes Disneyland's readings down all summer. Look it up. Take it. RadNet themselves crashes that on purpose because, oh, don't bring the kids here when RadNet's way up. Here we go again. Pull up to the drive-up window and get your coffee. Oh, yeah, I want a double, triple fucking latte stick fucking, yeah, in my car because I'm non-communal with other people. I'm going to go get Fifi and Fufu because I can't have a fucking social conversation and interaction with a stranger. I can't have any interaction with strangers because I'm fucking in my own cocoon, in my dogma snuggie. Let's go for a walk on the beach and scare the sea turtles and the sandpipers with Fifi and Fufu. Happily ever after. What a pathetic fucking way to end a fucking pathetic life. That's what they're all doing. They're flocking there. They've changed all the rules. Bring the retirement, but not to Florida. Bring them to California. They changed the rules so they could bring the fucking cruise line industry back to California. Well, back. How? They said, we're not coming back unless we can dump our waste in the fucking things. Huntington Beach first. Go for it. Think about that alone every time you're swimming. By the millions swimming in that fucking toilet. Pacific Ocean's a toilet. San Francisco doing it now. Go down to the fucking pier. Go down to the fucking docks. There's a new pier built there. It's being built right now. Oh, and the fucking marquee athletes swim in San Francisco. Oh, outside the line. Why are all the marquee fucking triathletes dying? Let's see. They swim in fucking San Francisco Harbor, and they fucking run in Moab. 2 of them in the hospital with me. 2 of them. The best in the world. Both dying, dead. Conversations. You really moved from L.A. to fucking Moab, Utah to train? You insane? Do you know about the red dust? Do you have any concept about uranium mine tailings there? Do you have any concept of 350 open air tests? Bar none. Talk to anybody in central Utah and say, anyone. Not many people live there. Talk to anyone. It is the cancer death zone of the earth, bar none. Nowhere on earth, bar even more than Chernobyl and Belarus. It is the cancer death zone from hell. Central and southern Utah. Northern Arizona. Right over the fucking Navajos. Fuck, talk to any Navajo. Talk to anybody in the Four Corner Ranges. Fucking genocide? Oh, fucking hey. Big time. The last walk? You people don't even know what that is. It's sickening. So the big mammals go in California. Oh, they're gone. We genocided those. There's a few. And that's what you people are so fucking dogmatic. Oh, no, I still fear. There's fine. Look up the word genocide doesn't mean they all go. They're still natives. Did they grasp or alter them grotesquely and take out the masses of fucking hate? Look it up. So next, they come for the birds. All the great writers, the Spanish explorers in San Diego, said it's the biggest paradise in the world. By the way, the hurricane that's hitting down there right now, they got lucky. They dodged a bullet. In 1858, when that hurricane hit San Diego, there was a fucking storm surge fucking multiple feet high that swamped the entire fucking peninsula and up the peninsula and all the way through the fucking False Bay. That's what it used to be called, False Bay. Why is it called False Bay? What a perfect word for a False Bay. That's what they called it. That's what the Spanish explorers called it. They called it False Bay. Mission Bay. Fucking sick bastards. It was all marsh. Hundreds and thousands. There were pink flamingos there. Fucking the blue herons. I've been there all summer. There's no fucking herons left. I saw one the whole time I was there. Go by Del Mar and see the fucking beautiful fucking lagoons. They're empty. Dried up, yeah, because of the drought, but much more. So they come for those. There is a fucking new condo unit in the federally protected marsh on fucking Crown Point in the fucking marsh. How did they pull that off? On pillars. I thought it was federal protected. It's amazing to me. And all these old retired fuckers saying, we're going to say, no, you know, old lady's going to walk around, walk fee and foo-foo on the beach and scare the sea turtles. How would you like to be a sea turtle trying to fucking lay eggs on the beach in California? Over. Hasta la vista, baby. So the birds, they got them. So then they come for the sea turtles. Fee and foo-foo. You see pictures of the sea turtles coming out of the ocean, tumors on their heads, on their fucking backs. It's a toilet out there. Then they come for the fucking dolphins. They come for the fucking whales. They come for the fucking sand dollars. Oh. Hasta la vista, baby. Let's go swimming. Surfers that don't know how to surf. Skiers that don't know how to ski. Environmentalists that are not in the environment. Naturalists that don't know how to write or read. Naturalists that don't know how to freaking see the landscape or breathe the landscape. Naturalists that have no idea that we are all connected, that this earth is round. Mark my words, I mean, I'm down there fucking hundreds and thousands, so-called thousands of surfers. Watch them. None of them know how to surf. Get on the airplane. Oh, plumb full of everybody going to Park City, Utah. Oh, yeah, we're from L.A. We have a place in Park City. We're skiers. Come skiing with me. Come on, come on. I grew up on the longest, steepest downhill in the world. Come on, come on. Come ski with me. Okay. They don't know how to ski. Well, it's all fucking false bravado. They fucking moved to fucking Park City. They're fucking L.A. Overcompensate. They got penises as small as, I mean, it's their attention span. It's all overcompensation. It's fucking, look at me, my fucking image, they're pathetic fucking people. I'm on the plane. None of them know how to ski. I want you to go down on the coast of California and take a fucking look around down there and watch the fucking surfers. Everybody's a surfer. They got fucking, oh, look at me, a tattoo. You know, 50-year-old fucking men, 60-year-old men. They look like shit. The fucking women with their fucking fake fucking breasts up there that are all shriveled up thing. I mean, it's disgusting. Tattoos on them. Fucking walking fee and foo-foo. Watch them surf. None of them know how to surf. I'm an environmentalist because I have a tattoo of a dolphin. And I put fucking peace signs on my children. Wow. Go ISIS. Go ISIS. This is the new one. Yeah, kill them. We love. Let's line up. What? This boat's coming back in. These heroes. Yay, heroes. Heroes. What's hero? Well, grow up playing fucking video games. Need a fucking job. Fucking join up. And let me tell you, all you people in the Navy and the Marines, they're fucking using you up and throw you back, just like they've always done before. Just like they did to my dad. Did you see any of them? I have some incredible fucking footage, that I'm going to put up with some stuff in California that will blow your fucking mind. These disrespectful, hatey, phony fuckers, everything's upside down in California. Everything. Surfers that can't surf, environmentalists that are not in the environment, writers that can't write, painters that have no, artists that have no fucking soul. None. No soul. See, tons and tons. I went to the farmer's market in fucking Oceanside. It's a huge event. They have it every Thursday. I'm down there. Hundreds of booths. It's giant. Hundreds. I'm like, where's all the fresh produce? There's a farmer's market. There is none. There is none. Finally, I found one fucking booth, one farmer. I did. I found one farmer out of hundreds, and he was from Mexico. Why? Because there's no farms in fucking Southern California. Please, it's a concrete jungle. It's Disneyland for old fucking geezers to retire at. The ones that thieved enough fucking money and fought so. And get ready for it. I mean, get ready for the California housing bubble 2.0. Not just because of Fukushima, not just because of the drought, because of the demographic. 85 million baby boomers, average age 64. And they're dying much faster. So here's the answer to Huntsman, the greatest fraud in the world. Scripps is a fraud down there. Our hospital is the greatest. I'll tell you what, an LDS church does not own LDS Hospital. And East 80, I'm telling you, if you get hardcore leukemia or whatever, I'm telling you, I highly, highly recommend you go to fucking East 8. I owe them my life. I owe Vincent Hansen. I owe LDS Hospital East 8. We were sitting at the Chargers game in support of the San Diego Chargers that, hey, come practice. We're going to do a promotional event. And whoever organized, who's head of PR for the San Diego Chargers, who had a PR for the USS Reagan, should be hung for that. Marquee athletes on fucking the boat, and people bringing their kids to get their pictures saying, fucking Little League football sleepover camp on USS Reagan after the Reagan had been in Fukushima. Let's get real. The Reagan was parked at Fukushima. Rescue mission bullshit. Hammered, hardcore, 3 treatment just blowing up. The radiation reading is the highest in the history of humanity by fucking many millions and millions of times. That fucking shit hammered. Janet still has not ruled. What the fuck is she doing? We were down there yesterday. I was inside the court trying to get the fucking docket in there because here's the problem. Even if she rules, how are we going to know? Because no media is covered. That's why we rely on media, investigative journalists. But we have Libby. She's all over it. She'll get it to us. I'll guarantee she gets it to us. I have some people down there. I'll get it to us. I was inside the courtroom fucking trying to get dockets. And that is another thing, scam. Nobody can show up to jury duty. It's $26 to park at the federal courthouses down there. $26 to park. That's more than you get for fucking jury duty. Seriously. I mean, it's such a fucking violation of the Constitution. How can you have a good fucking legit system when the jurors can't even show up for jury duty? They made it impossible for the jurors to show up for jury duty. And then no media cover. They will refuse to cover it. Then you go to get the fucking dockets, which should be free. Oh, $75 a page. I'm not kidding. These fucking people are insane. Public, there's nothing public. $15 to park at Sound Opry for 15 minutes on the public beaches. And the public beaches, they need to take them away from the public if they're going to do it in the right way. Fucking walking Fifi and Fufu. Oh, come see the sea turtle. Fifi and Fufu love it. I went off on her. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You actually take them right up there, Oceanside, right where you walk down to Oceanside, and there's the fucking arch curve that's fucking up the coast just, 100, 200 yards from the pier. And by the way, they would not let us put our Wheel of Fortune on there. Oceanside refused, yet they fucking Jehovah's Witnesses, and those people are set up 24/7. The Mormons are set up 24/7. Greenpeace is set up 24/7. I had a hell of an argument with them. I'm like, are you kidding me? Those people are not fucking, those are fucking businesses. Greenpeace is a multi-billion-dollar business. They pay young people. They get $20 for every person that signs up. They're not activists anymore. They quit being activists a long time ago. It's like Kevin Camp. They're war profiteers. They don't want this to come to an end. Helen Caldicott, fucking Kevin Camps, fucking Chris Busby, fucking these people that all talk stuff. Tom Hartman. No, this is their business. This is their baby. I hate to say this, even Amy. Tamarcsan, I love Amy Tamarcsan, but they're not about to fucking rock their cash cow. Oh, we need all this. We need this. And then they're like, oh, if we ever have a meltdown, it would be the greatest catastrophe in heaven. That's all we've heard from Helen Caldicott for years. Think about it. That's all we heard from her for fucking 40 years. It happened, and then she says, oh, the Japanese are tidy little people. They'll clean it up. Because she's like, oh, my God, it really did happen. I never believed it really happened. I just wanted to sell books. They're fucking not my word. Her ex-husband's words. She's grotesque. I wish my grandma was alive. I wish even one of my grandmothers were the great writers and beautiful historians they were, Ella Pata. I wish they were alive. Oh, my God. It would be. I talked to my mom about her. My mom, the brilliant, beautiful, who's freaking got cancer now, dementia, the brilliant, genius artist that she was. Everlene's words himself about my mom. She was an artist at Woodbury. Not only could she draw like a camera, and she didn't draw hands like Vargas. She was a pinup artist at Woodbury, my mom. Not only could she draw like a camera, she could have been her own model. Why do you think my dad married her? My dad looked just like freaking Elvis Presley with most of this beautiful, incredible couple on the landscape who loved the environment, who cared. I asked my mom about Helen, and she was outraged. Who is she trying to kid? Who is she trying to kid? She's no more environmentalist than freaking Hitler. They're not. They're not. When are you going to people, the thought passage, and so Ackerman's going to confront him today. It's going to be kind of, Ackerman's actually going to speak at the Lake Huron repository underneath, and by the way, Michael, who did great work, you can talk to him there. He did all the activism, he got a visit, and he got threatened in his front yard. I mean, they're killing us, literally, and if you don't believe me, you're out of your mind. The mob is running, and where's the mob's being run out of Cal Berkeley, John Holdren, right out of the Situation Room. These people are sociopaths. They're killing people. I am Pat fucking Tillman. If you don't believe they kill people, ordered execution of the most famous man in America. And California's, Pat Tillman got murdered? Oh, that's okay. Come on, foo-foo. Let's go down and fucking get a latte and go for a walk on the beach. Oh, where's the sand dollars? Where's the sandpipers? Where's the sea turtles? Oh, bring the grandkids down, honey. Let them go swim. Oh, look at me. I'm a surfer. I got some hair implants. I got some fake breasts. I mean, and by the way, the beautiful blonde, I was married to two of them. The beautiful, beautiful Western United States, incredible, with the beautiful spiritual souls, those California girls. I used to hitchhike up and down there. I had muscles ripped up and down from head to fucking toe. I was a plaster with a hawk and trowel. Had this incredible fucking blonde hair. I mean, I just stuck out my thumb. Picked up, some of the most beautiful girls in the history of humankind picked me up on the beach. You look at my beautiful, incredible fucking daughters. They sure don't look like me, thank God. Look how beautiful they are, how spiritual they are, because these Southern California girls, they weren't just physically beautiful. They were spiritually stunning. Why? Because they were connected. They were connected to the sand, to the sun, to the birds. They cared. They loved them. Where are they at? They got forced out of there. They had to flee. Look around. You go down there, you'll see 1 in 100 maybe, good-looking, beautiful girl, but she's got dark hair, dyed black, tattoos all over her body, pierced up. You'll see some kind of, walking around with maybe a pit bull. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. It's hard. And then you go out to Del Mar, the ones you do see, they're hanging around with an 80-year-old guy. 25, 30, 35, 40-year-old, incredible, stunning work with so much freaking plastic surgery is grotesque. On tattooed across the top of their freaking fake breast, for sale. It's disturbing. It's disgusting. The baby boomers are a sellout. The Acre boomers are a giant sellout. And what they've done to the young baby wolves is so heartbreaking. These young people don't have a fucking chance. They buried, and let's take Fukushima out if you don't believe me. $18 trillion in debt. Got rid of all the tariffs at the port. They have to compete with slaves in China. The world's workforce is 2 billion strong. 2 billion. The average hourly wage on Earth is 19 cents an hour. In Indonesia, they're only paying. Oh, they get housing and shelter. Look what good we're doing for them. We're Apple. Look what good we do for them. We give them housing and shelter. Didn't we have that same conversation in the antebellum South? Oh, these Africans say it's good for them. And then you'll have NFL players that are the direct descendants of antebellum slaves running down the freaking NFL field with hair extensions from executed Chinese prisoners. Let's go see Body Works. I stood in the cage in freaking Manhattan. They don't let anybody in that cage. With the actual people from Tiananmen Square protesting the incarceration of Dr. Wang, who's been in prison going on 13 years. The actual people that stood right there, we already forgot about Tiananmen Square. I stood in that cage and I drank beet juice to simulate blood. And people will walk by. I stood in there all day. Hey, you, in a jail cell. There's video of it. Hey, you on your cell phone. Europeans are just as bad. 53 million Europeans, the weak dollar, the weak dollar. We love the weak dollar. Want the weak dollar so we can turn New York City and we can turn the coast of California into a cultural theme park for Europeans to come fucking visit. For that matter, for Americans to come fucking visit. That's all it is. I stood in there, drank. How do you like drinking the blood of executed Chinese? Let's go see Body Works. Let's run down the NFL field with our hair extensions from executed Chinese slaves. These are the great-great-grandchildren of antebellum slaves. Martin Luther King was hardcore anti-nuclear. Martin Luther King would be so disgusted with Barry Antoinette. The greatest Uncle Tom in human history, bar none, is freaking Barack Obama. And the dude is whiter than me, and that's saying a lot. There's nothing black about him. I keep waiting for his wife to get in his face. Oh, yeah, she's African-American as they get. I actually love her. I think she's wonderful. You know, and I think, I don't know. Can we blame him? You know, Bush, George Walker, I don't know. The more I think about it, and the more I, as a socioeconomist, the more I lay the blame at the feet of the baby boomer and the echo boomer, or the spiritual leaders. Jesus died so I could be rich. Send me $10. And if enough of you send me $10, I can buy my McMansion. That is so grotesque. Jesus was the opposite. He fed the poor. He healed the homeless. Took care of the homeless. Okay, threw the money changers out of the temple. And these people are the opposite. Jesus died the prosperity gospel because the evangelicals are devils in hairspray. So are the more. They are fucking devils. Do not kid yourself. Karl Rove is a fucking hardcore devil. The whole war machine, propaganda machine. Oh, ISIS. Wow, you're going to fall for that again right on the heels. Wow, because it's the culture of, hey, Ackerman, I can't wait to see Ackerman's video. They're going to let him speak today. You know, Michael, that he got a visit. Now they've killed another one over there. Wow. Where does it end? Where does it end? These are sociopaths. They're not happy till they have it all. They already have it all. But now they went too far. They've started to eat their own themselves. Fukushima, the greatest ecological disaster in the history of fucking humans. What's Fukushima? California's new statement, what's Fukushima? Yay! Line up, the fucking heroes are coming home from fucking mass murder in fucking Iraq. No Iraqi ever did anything to be fucking American. Don't you love it? The guy who cut the head off speaks fucking perfect fucking Oxford English. Perfect Oxford English. Perfect. Kill him. There's no fucking extremists over there. There's no extremists. Barack Obama sitting around the scissor. I'll kill that carload of them when they're kids. And remember, when they killed Saddam never killed any American. Not a fucking one. Yeah. Did he gas his own people? I don't know. But remember Tariq Aziz, the UN spokesman? You ever hear anything? They murdered him. He was a Christian. You do know he was a fucking Christian. 20% of the population of Iran, fucking Iraq, Christians. Who was blowing up the cars and their kids in them? Who's blowing them up and killing them with secret fucking bombs in their cars? The so-called Iranian scientists. Oh, Barack Obama and Netanyahu were killing them. Who blew the whistle on them? Oh, wait till we find. This is fucking the other Uncle Tom, the greatest Uncle Tom in history. The other Eric, the Attorney General, the biggest Uncle Tom in human history. It's a tie between those two. When we find this guy who blew the whistle, we're going to do worse than Bradley Manning to him. He's going to be buried under the prison. Oh, really? I'm the one that reported when he came forward on my old TV. I love that video that I did. He comes forward. Oh, it's the 5-star. The United States Marine 5-star. Why would he do such a thing? Uncle Tom Eric. There'll be no prosecution. Yeah, I guess not. How would a guy do it? The most simplified family because they're sick and tired of their family being killed. I rode on the airplane with a young woman. She sat right next to me. She lays down a plaque. She's got a Marine bag on, which is very common. Marines flying into San Diego by thousands. She's got a plaque. It's got the Marine logo and then the island of Japan. I says, you stationed Japan? Yes. I'm on Okinawa. Was you there during Fukushima? No, right shortly thereafter. I'm in intelligence. So you know all about Fukushima? Oh, yes. We're monitoring heavily. You do know about Cooper versus TEPCO that's going on in San Diego, the trial? No. And I should know. I'm in intelligence. We're highly tracking in Okanagan. There are 800,000 military personnel there. 800,000. I says, how high the readings? We track them daily. In Okinawa, they're off the chart, Kevin. Highly off the chart. I said, do you know how susceptible you are? I said, we're fighting for you. I'm on your team. I'm on your team. Just like the head of the Marines. They're sick and fucking tired of it. You know how many Marines were in there? We're not talking just Navy personnel. Oh, there's a long fucking... Look, they get overrun. They do what they're told. It's their fucking job. The Marines fucking take pride in that. We don't get political. We don't end it. We do what we're told. It has to be that way. They were here before the United States was a country. It's outrageous. They took 40,000 Marines in the 1950s, fucking marched them into the fucking trenches, and human guinea picked them, and I have the documentation to prove that they knew they were going to kill them. Keller made the decision at Berkeley. They fucking transferred him from Stanford, so they pushed Oppenheimer off the fucking field because he didn't want to do any of it. They labeled him a communist. It's right out of the same playbook, freedom fries. The same old, the American fucking goats, vain goats go for it over and over. A human guinea pig, 40,000, cut their fucking tonsils out, said they still have their tonsils in jars in Berkeley, and I know that for a fucking absolute fact, and I can prove all this. I sued the DOJ over and over and over and over. Again, my friend, my uncle's a retired general from the fucking Pentagon, my dad's younger brother, who played in the NFL, who quit the NFL to go in as a firefighter for more money. These are incredible men. Incredible men. My other uncle stood on D-Day, was with the group that stormed fucking Berlin headquarters. In the Battle of the Bulge, just passed. Incredible men. Incredible men. Oh, you ought to hear them. They're worse than me. They know that my father, that beautiful being, was murdered. They knew that they gave me leukemia before. It's heartbreaking to me. I think about it all the time. I give my incredible Wall Street career. I would have been worth probably $10, $15 million. I had $700,000 in the derivative market when I got fucking sick. I had fucking how many thousands of shares? You watch me buy Tesla over and over and over. At $16 a share, $15 a share, $12 a share. Buy Tesla today. So you go buy Tesla. Buy it. You know how many shares of it I own? I had to sell it all. I had to sell every dime of it. It broke me. It's heartbreaking. I think I didn't have a chance. I was given leukemia before I was fucking born. I was autistic. I fucking suffered all kinds of abuse, all kinds of problems as a young man. I was an incredible athlete, by the way. I was small, but oh boy, could I hit. Oh, could I play baseball? My dad was like, oh my God. But I had so many issues because they fucking nuked me. I had a twin sister. We're mutated fucking little fucking mutants. Preemies. Almost killed my mother in birth. I mean, it's so outrageous. And then I get AML leukemia. I never had a fucking chance. Take all my money. That's what they do at Scripps. That's what they do at Huntsman. Oh, we make you comfort. Come stay in the hotel. Oh, you're doing good. You're doing good. You're doing good. Here, fork over some more of your money. You're doing good. Oh, look, here, can we bring you anything else? Oh, here's some more morphine. You die comfortably enough as they extract every penny from you. And weed's not going to save you at our hospital. Oh, they're radical down there. They're fucking loving. They do it through fucking love. They do it through the fucking good fight in an intense way. They say, you want to fucking go eat the fucking hotel food and stay in the hotel and die? Go over to the Huntsman. You want to live, you come here. I says, I'll take fucking living. I own my life. LDS East 8 saved my life. Vincent Hansen, Kimball Peterson, Dr. Ford, Julie Ash, all my beautiful, Dr. Mitchell, those beautiful, because they loved me and they cared about me and they were intelligent and they were dynamic about it and they fought it aggressively. Hardcore. They fought fire with fucking fire. And it was brutal on me and it was fucking hardcore, but I'll quote Vincent. He says, Kevin, I wouldn't say this about anybody. You have de novo fucking leukemia, and he's the one that overrode everybody that said it was carcinoma or cancer in my liver. He says, no, you're right. I found a YouTube video. You know, and I'm like, I argued with him. No, you're not opening me. You're not opening me. He says, thank God they didn't have that surgery. You would have died. Probably would have died on the table. But it was my constitution, and I knew. Don't fucking let them out. Don't believe these lying fuckers. They don't care about you. They don't care. And I knew they didn't care about me. They did not care about my quack. But I knew Vincent cared about me. He knew me. He knew my family. You know, his father and brother both, fucking, because we have a club. It's called the Good Fight. People that defend each other, the cancer victims, and that's why I defend the people on the fucking USS Reagan and the Chargers players. Yeah, fucking Adrian Peterson, that creepy motherfucker ought to be buried under the prison. Do not forget his other son was beat to death 2 years ago. To death. Think about that. The other father, that mother, who the fuck is she? You seen those marks? That isn't spanking. And, you know, Ray Rice, that creepy motherfucker ought to be buried under the ground. How about her staying with him? Well, maybe she's afraid. I would be. That's a dangerous fucking dude, man. I love fucking... Here you got, on NFL Today that morning, you know, the famous linebacker, won a Super Bowl, Ray Lewis. Remember the night of the Super Bowl fucking several years ago, they beat a guy to death. Ray Lewis beat a guy to death. Now, maybe it wasn't him, whatever, but he was fucking charged with it. You know, and he's going to be the mouthpiece? I don't think so. There are good people in the fucking NFL, great ones, and I don't give a fuck if you're a billionaire. Nobody deserves to die fucking this way. Nobody. Even Jamie Dimon, who's got it in his fucking lymph nodes. Even Steve Giant, they don't deserve to fucking die like this. You know, I don't give a fuck. That's why I'm going to break down social class. Yeah, these fuckers have forged class warfare. Fucking A. CNBC, NBC, they have forged class warfare on you so hardcore, and they have won. Not my words, Warren Buffett's words, who I know Warren Buffett because I got a picture with him. Because they donated a bunch of money. We used to take our class back there to the Berkshire Hathaway fucking shareholder meeting because Bill Childs, when he sold Rossi Willis here, donated a huge chunk of the stock to our school. That's Warren Buffett. He says, oh boy, they wage class warfare. He says, I don't like it. I want to give back more. But he says, the American populace won't allow it. Every time we try to pay more taxes, we try to fucking get trading fucking fees, get anything to make it a more playing field, put tariffs at the fucking poor. The evangelicals rise up and fucking the free market chairbagger fucking ignorant fucking take the field and fucking trumpet. This culture is sick. Sick. California is sick. There's no salt of the earth people left there. San Diego County is over. It's a concrete jungle. The beautiful farms, the pumpkin patch sculptures, all of it, it's over. More condos. We have 270 million dwellings in this country. Fucking probably 3 times more than we knew. California's not overcrowded with people. It's overcrowded with cars and houses. Mark my words. 10 years from now, the economy in this, especially in California, in Phoenix, Arizona, in Las Vegas, Nevada, all over, is going to be tearing down houses for multiple reasons. 1, there's too many. 2, they use Chinese sheetrock all over them that's full of fucking all kinds of toxins. These fake stucco on them, which are full of mold. Fake rock, oh, you're living in a molded-up catastrophe. By the way, the little cute place that I've always stayed my whole life in, get this, that I've stayed in for years in Pacific Beach, is being condemned right now. And I've stayed there fucking off and on there. It's full of black mold. You know, so all your houses are full of black mold. You got all the fake stucco. You got that. When it rains, the fake stucco sucks it up. The fucking foam holds it in, and it grows black mold for decades. And I was tearing out a black mold sucker job when I got fucking sick. Because you like it. It's cheap. Your fake Venetian plaster, which is fucking not, it's not, I do real laughing plaster, the real stuff. Did I learn in San Diego? And in Utah by the masters. I was taught by the masters. You know, I always had that Hawken trowel in my hand. Even when I was on Wall Street, I came home and had that because I'm in love with that Hawken trowel because I've always been about the art. I'm salted the earth. I've always been about the landscape. San Diego was a very romantic place. The most was. I would hitchhike up and down the coast. Carlsbad. By the way, wait till you see the videos I have at St. Michael's by the Sea, the church. Wait till you see those. Hitchhike up and down that fucking coast. I remember I got in a fight with this crazy girlfriend I had one time. I'm young, really young. You know, 18. Fucking let me out of the car. You know, by the way, Lori's driving me around, and I love her. She's so great. She's a great activist, by the way. And that relationship between our has nothing to do with any kind of sex or any kind of love. We're activists that work together. That's it. Period. Period. It just shows you 2 activists can work together in a beautiful way. She drives me around, you know, I'm like, God, I feel like I'm married. She's amazing. She's an amazing actress. She needs a new sewing machine. She needs a little bit of money down there to do what she does, but she's an incredible activist. She's creative, she's artistic, and she knows that landscape incredibly. And she's connected to the landscape. So there's a couple down there, and she fights. She's a fighter. She's out in the street with her. I mean, she makes the best signs ever. That G, Pacific Genocide, she made that. You know, it's my words, but I mean, they're great. She sews clothes, she wasn't, but wait till you see the videos that her and I got. So when I was young, let me out. You know, I can't stand driving. I don't like cars anyway. I take public transportation down there. I ride the coaster. Love the coaster. Oh, I loved riding the coaster. Back and forth. It's so beautiful up and down. They ruined it. So I'm like, I'm 18. Let me out. I can't handle you anymore. I don't even like driving. Stick my thumb out. two of the most beautiful girls you ever fucking see. 5 minutes pick me up. You know, to a party, fucking at La Jolla with the fucking fire pits, fucking everything. I got me 2 new girlfriends. They get tired of me, I get tired of them, whatever. You know, in a very loving way. We're not using each other, we're loving each other. That's why I grew up, that's why I was young. That's how my fucking beautiful, incredible daughters fucking were made. Beautiful artist, a designer, that I'll be in New York City to see that beautiful girl. What a piece of art that young woman is. She's right out of that. I mean, and I see a lot of these beautiful, incredible young women are like that. They have trouble finding a date because the fucking guys are doe-dick frauds. You know, it's not no young woman beautiful when she's, you know, I'm in the height of my sexual fucking peak, and I'm not even interested, and I'll tell you why. I says, why? She says, I can't find men interesting enough. These men. And it's true down there. You know, I meet a fucking 50-year-old guy, and he says, I'm learning to play the 12 string at 58. You're a little old for that, huh? It's all image and false bravado. Oh, and he's surfing. I says, oh, you're a fucking surfer. Let's go surfing. You know, I'm not about to get in that water. Are you crazy? Oh, we had a Hawaiian luau at our fucking house. They're trying to recapture at 18 what they didn't do when they were 18 and 19 20. They didn't do it. They didn't do it. What they should have been. It's like young people now get married at 19, 20, 21 years old. No, young people should be allowed to act like young people. And they should be able to be free and spiritually and sexually and happy and fucking artistically and connected with the earth and love the earth and love the landscape. They should be able to do that. And they didn't do that. So now they try to recapture light, and you can't do it. You cannot recapture. You know, the Eagles were fantastic when I seen it because it was that group. Sure, they can do it because they always did it. And when it's the same ones, and people say, oh, you know, they're a bunch of elitists now. Yeah, so fucking what? They're not stealing the music from me. So what if the NFL's been fucking ruined? They're not taking fucking football from me. So what if baseball's been ruined? These guys make $100 million. They're not taking baseball from me. They're not taking my love. They're not taking the beach. They're not taking the sun. They're not taking the landscape. They're not taking the sandpipers. Which if you all find them, I'll find them. The last sandpiper. Kill the last sandpiper. You fucking egotistical creepy fuckers. California, and wait till you see the videos I got. They'll blow your fucking mind. You will not believe it. You cannot be. It can't be. I'll get them up. Janice still has not ruled. What is she doing? What is she doing? I'm sure she's got the heat on her from the powers that be in the Navy. Not the Navy personnel. It's amazing to me how they drink the Kool-Aid from these war profiteers that are tough that are running the Navy. They're breaking ranks with inside. Anybody you'd think that Navy did not, they're human guinea pigging their own people on the thing, and you knew they were human guinea pigging those San Diego Chargers when they practiced, and human guinea those kids. Me and Radchick have been all over this from day one. Her and I have done, and Jan, Miss Milky the Clown. Her and I was in San Diego last year when they were having the Little League fun. I was going crazy about it. I was there. I was there reporting the fucking trial last year. Every day. Only one. Libby. Her great, incredible work. We're on our own, we're on an island, and we're in danger. All of us in much danger. Not because they're going to kill us like they did the journalists in freaking Japan. Think what they did to Aaron Swartz. Think what they did to Michael Hastings. I am Pat fucking Tillman. Oh, they all committed suicide. Did Pat Tillman commit suicide? Pat Tillman was an order execution fucking murder. Talk to O'Brien, who was sitting next to him. They flew down the fair. I grew up in it. My father was a Special Forces Marine, drafted. Pendleton, human guinea pigged, Semper Fi as you get, right to his deathbed. Right to his deathbed. I gave him a drop of morphine. He whispered in my brother's ear, he says, you tell Kevin if he gives me another more drop of that morphine, if I ever come out of this, I'm going to kick his ass. We used to call it in the old days, the old-timers, the women and the men used to call it their constitution. My great old uncle, World War I, lived to be a very old man. Fucking toughest old bird I ever seen. Walking with a cane one day. We were taught to respect our elders. How can you respect these fuckers? I don't respect. I said respect is earned. I'm not giving respect. People, because Fox News told me to respect some fucking mass murdering war profiteer. Or some war profiteer old fucking bat. Oh no. Respect is earned, not given.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical.